Now, given what we now know about the regime, what should the West be doing? I mean, what are the options? Are there possibilities for a peaceful solution for regime change, and what does that look like?
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, there's two things that I want to break down here. Look, the first thing would be, what do we do with the Islamic Republic? So the answer should be destroy it. I don't mean the people, I don't mean Iranians, I don't want anyone to die, but we need to deconstruct, destroy, and level this ideology that is a cult. It's a cult that worships death. Let's be clear. When you have people screaming death to Israel, death to America, death to Britain, death to whoever, death to the apostate, which is basically everyone but them, at some point in time, you have to understand that it's a bad idea. I don't understand why they're supporting it, but they do. They at least apologize it and try to rationalize what it is that they say by saying that it's not that bad. Yes, it is. When you say death to somebody, it is bad. It's a universe ending. So think about that for 2 seconds. Now, what should we do? Well, I came up with an idea that many people, and crazy, the MEK and the Islamic Republic don't seem to like this idea, which I think means to me that it's a great idea, would be to, and I don't advocate for a return of the 1906 constitution. What I'm saying is that the 1980 referendum that gave way to the new constitution that allowed for the rise of the Islamic Republic was actually an act of engineered consent, and therefore under international law is not legal, nor receivable. And so, technically speaking, the lovely Queen Farah is still regent, which means that she could very much call for a government in exile and crown her son, Reza Shah, the crown prince, a Shah of Iran, which would de facto put the West into a bit of a pickle, because they would have to decide who it is that they support. Do they support the mullahs of Iran, or do they support a free Iran under the banner and leadership of the crown prince, now turned Shah? That would allow for legitimate continuity. It would allow for the sovereignty of Iran, not the Islamic Republic, to regain ground, and for discussions to take place as to what happens next. That's all I'm saying. Also, fun fact, it would mean that all the diplomats in all the embassies from the Islamic Republic would not benefit from diplomatic immunity. So I'm just saying, it's an idea that would be fun.